All right, shalom, shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, on which you know to be America, and to wake up you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and to let you know you God's chosen people according to the Bible, and that America is going to be destroyed via thermonuclear missiles. But before all that, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
And double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. And peace and blessings to the sincere Akim pushing the truth and sincerity. And to those who put the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. What was the first? Jeremiah 31. Jeremiah 31:1. At the same time, say Yahweh, will I be the power of all the families of Israel, and they shall be my people.
So with that being said, all right, that's letting you know that you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, being the true children of Israel, that the Heavenly Father's already called you, okay? You already made a covenant and a promise with your forefathers, okay? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay? And these laws, statutes, and commandments, which everybody knows of today, which you're going around and you're seeing these Christian churches and all these vain, religions and philosophies that God can't save everybody, but He only specifically talking to the house of Israel, okay? Which are predominantly you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners that appear and look like the other nations, which your lineage traces back to the 12 tribes, okay?
It says, thus say Yahweh, the people which were left of the sword found grace in the wilderness, even Israel, when I went to cause him to rest.
Okay, and what that means right there is saying simply when, Jacob's trouble is about to come and pop off, it's only going to be that remnant that's going to have a rest, okay? Majority of the 2/3 of our people, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners who don't come back to this heritage, who don't come back to following and to keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and you're gonna be put out, okay? You're gonna be thrust through, and you won't be able to survive. But he's only talking to the remnant of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, Israelites, to come back, and that's gonna actually listen and take heed, okay?
It says, Yahweh have appeared of old unto me, saying, Ye, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee. Again will I build thee, and thou shalt be built. O Virgin of Israel, thou shalt again be adorned with thy tabrets, and shalt go forth in the dances of them that make merry.
Okay, so what's that saying? You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, okay, and Israelite foreigners that actually comes back, the Heavenly Father's going to renew. He's going to renew us, okay? He's showing that He's going to have favor. He's going to have compassion on who? The elect. 144,001/3 of that remnant that's going to come back and take heed to these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's going to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments and follow Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And 2/3 of our people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who don't want to listen and take heed, you're going to be thrust through. You're going to be finished and destroyed, okay? And that's talking about the Jacob's trouble, which is to come, okay? Because y'all walking around and thinking this is going to keep going on continuously. But little do you know that the war is rising, okay? World War III, martial law, the concentration camps, the FEMA camps, the RFID chips, the mark of the beast, okay? All hell is about to start breaking loose, okay? And it's only going to happen when you think everything is settled, when everything seems cool, when everything seems all, jolly, and you think that you can keep walking to the stores and keep doing as you want to, man. The Lord's about to have a rest of that, okay? And then this kingdom is on its last leg. It's actually, this kingdom is actually on its last leg right now. And the days of Esau, ruling is actually numbered, okay?
And the thing is said in here, you can link this up with John 3:16. It says, because he said, I have loved thee. Because when you look at the word love, that's a past tense word. So if he's saying in the New Testament, for God so loved the world, that means this got to be found in the Old Testament. And when you look it up clearly, it's talking about the children of Israel, not everybody on the face of the earth. And it also said, it says, "O Virgin of Israel," because when you go into the, because Yahweh Shem Yahshua is coming for those virgins, which is not talking about people who abstain from women, okay? It's talking about the men that they're going to get down with this truth 100%, and are going to be down with Yahweh Shem Yahshua 100% to death. Like when you go into the parable about the virgins, some were wise and some were wise and some were foolish, and the virgins that are wise are going to be getting saved, okay? Because you got some virgins in this truth that are unwise, foolish. Virgins meaning they only so-called down with this doctrine. They're not down with Allah. They're not down with Jesus. They're only down with this, but they're not wise. They're foolish. You got a lot of people in this truth that are foolish. Like that's why the scriptures say, Yahweh Shai said, everybody who says Lord, Lord is not enter into the kingdom of heaven, because they are going to be the foolish virgins. It says, verse 5, Thou shalt plant vines upon the mountains of Samaria. The planter shall plant and shall eat them as common figs.
Okay, so that was simply saying that's the kingdom to come. Okay, and it can mean so many things, meaning that the kingdom to come. Okay, we're gonna be able to have things and have our own vegetation and have only things and actually reap the benefits of what we're doing. And that's also meaning in another way that spiritually we building our frequency, so we actually sowing spiritually so we can reap the benefits spiritually, okay? And it's not what you just sitting out and just saying, okay, you're an Israelite, and then you're just sitting around and sitting on talent, but actually going out there and doing the work, not just only doing the work, but keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, okay? Being righteous, holy, and virtuous to the best of your abilities, and doing what's required, okay? Not doing your own way, not doing and seeking after the flesh, but doing the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, which you guys ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ, okay?
God.
Ezekiel 14, verse 6.
There's Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 14 and verse 6. Therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith Yahweh, repent and turn yourselves from your idols and turn away your faces from all the abominations.
Okay, so what that's saying right there, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you Israelites, all right, turn yourself from all this. Most of y'all want to do is go, clubbing, okay, partying, okay. Y'all about to celebrate Christmas, which has nothing to do with the Lord at all, which is a pagan. It goes to Saturnalia, which was a whole bunch of, homosexuals and sodomites, okay, and they got drunk and they sodomized each other, okay.
And Nimrod.
And it symbolized Nimrod's penis. You don't even know that, okay? But you're going around celebrating these pagan holidays, okay? We had Thanksgiving just walk past. You're just celebrating the genocide of the Native Americans, okay? Which is the tribe of Gad, okay? And then on the day after that, on Black Friday, they sold you you Negroes, okay? And you turn around and you still celebrate this, okay? And then on top of that, you're going around in Christianity, in Islam, in Buddhism, and Rastafari, and New Age hippie, okay? Some of y'all atheists, y'all don't even believe in nothing, okay? But see, because y'all want to keep doing wickedness and keep doing folly, that's just going to lead you to your destruction, okay? Because you want to do and lean onto your own understanding instead of seeking Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai while he may be found. The Lord's not going to hear about that, okay? You're not going to hear that, oh, I heard them on the streets. You're not going to hear that, oh, I did hear about this truth. What are you doing, okay? It's like you lead a horse to water. I can bring you to this. What are you going to do with it, okay? And y'all walk up and down because truly y'all don't believe in the Lord like y'all claim to do. And most of y'all only cry out to the Lord when y'all call him Jesus, which isn't even really his name. So when y'all in some trouble, okay? But y'all not with him in season and out of season, okay?
It says, keep going.
Yeah, chapter 7.
It says, for every one of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn in Israel, which separated himself from me, and setteth up his idols in his heart, and putteth the stumbling blocks of his iniquity before his face, and cometh to a prophet to inquire of him concerning me. I, Yahweh, will answer him by myself. I will set my face against that man, and I will make him a sign and a proverb, and I will cut him off from the midst of my people, and you shall know that I am Yahweh.
Okay? So that's what's saying, what you so-called, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, Israelite foreigners that know and hearing this truth that you are Israelites, and you're not dancing to the music, and you're not taking heed to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, okay? You walking past, that's already automatically talking about you rejecting him. So you're saying you hear the truth that you're an Israelite. You hear that you're supposed to come back and keep the law, statutes, and commandments, but you're still walking past. You still come up with excuses of not to do the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And eventually, he said he's going to answer you himself, okay? So when all hell breaks loose, which it is going to happen, okay? This is going to be, this right here is going to be the biggest I told you so, okay? Y'all walk around here self-entitled, thinking that La La Land going to exist forever. But when them ICBM nuclear missiles hit, and when Russia and China, okay, Korea, all these other nations hate America, they despise America, okay? So when this place goes down, when y'all going to be crying out and begging for pardon, it's going to be too late, okay? Because the grace period is closing, okay?
This is second Esdras. Slakia 9. And 9 and 9. Then shall they be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Come on. So basically saying that you basically gonna dwell and you're gonna reap the benefits of what you're doing, okay? So basically what you're putting in right now is what you're gonna get. You wanna ignore the truth, okay? Because to y'all like, these men are just, they babbling, okay? They talking, they hear themselves. They don't, what do they know, okay? Most of y'all Edomites walking up here saying, man, what did these niggas know? The Lord ain't talking to them. Well, okay, that's gonna be your greatest demise, okay? Because you coming up with excuses. And all truly is for y'all to hear y'all judgment, okay? You other heathen nations, okay? But you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans that refuse the truth and cleave on to what Master says, you're going to go down with Master. Just as that.
God. It says, verse 11, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Okay? So that's what it's saying. You right now you have the grace period. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have the grace period to actually come back to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, okay? He using his prophets and servants as vessels, as instruments, as that trumpet. And then you guys aren't dancing to the song, okay? You do not care to take heed. You keep walking around and you keep ignoring the truth, okay? And because you're not going to take heed to the truth, destruction is coming your way, okay? That's all it's going to be. But y'all want to continue as if everything is going to keep going on, okay? You're going to keep continuing like everything is going to be great. But when them other nations decide that they're going to send in their troops and drop the missiles, okay, you're going to die in your sin, okay? So says the word, so says the Bible, so says Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
This can't get that big ass block. This is verse 12. It says, the same must know it after death by pain.
See? So only when you dying and when you taking your last breath, only when you when the missiles hit, them ICBM nuclear missiles hit and you in that fire, okay, that's when you're gonna want to take heed. That's when you're gonna be like, dang, the prophets was actually talking to us. The prophet was actually telling the truth, okay? But because of that, y'all walk around like, who are these guys? Because we're not dressed up in suit and ties, a fresh cut. I'm not using quote unquote big grammars that you like to hear, okay? I'm not using quote unquote big words, okay? I'm not bragging about some PhD or some doctorates or some type of form of education I got. You're not taking heed. Most of they just saying, okay, what do these niggas know, okay? Or to word what you eat might say, what do these niggers know, okay? But the Lord is using his prophets, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are the Israelites, okay? And this is our heritage, okay? And the Lord ain't sparing nobody's feelings, nor did the Lord care. And if you don't listen, and you're a so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American, and you are Israelites, you're going to be thrust through. Meaning you're going to be finished, okay? You're going to be demised, okay? And you other heathens, because of what y'all have done, y'all constantly oppressing us and looking down on us as niggas, spicks, and wetbacks. There's ultimately a price to pay, and that's with your blood, okay? That is with your blood.
Jeremiah. This is Proverbs chapter 1 and 22. How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
Okay? So how long would y'all love just being simple, okay? Worrying about 2K, okay, NBA, the finals, the football finals. What game playing this week? What's going on this week? But nah, truthfully, most of y'all just being a whole bunch of simple niggas, okay? And the Lord eventually gonna thrust you through and take you out, okay? So, and he's gonna start off with his own children. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who are Israelites, okay? Because you refuse his truth, and y'all love being simple, okay? Y'all want to do as thy will, spirit, do as you want to do. Hey, you already hearing it. You're rejecting this. Eventually, you're rejecting who you call God and Jesus Christ. That's who you're rejecting, okay? You're rejecting Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, okay? So because you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who are Israelites don't want to step up, don't want to come back to following these laws, statutes, and commandments, and being how you're supposed to be, the Lord is going to have to deal with you with a sore, gruesome judgment, okay? And because you other nations, okay, what y'all done to us, okay? And y'all say, your biggest thing is, oh, we have nothing to do with that. That's the thing of the past. Well, you reaping the benefits of what your forefathers did to our forefathers, okay? Y'all got white privilege, you Edomites, y'all can do as y'all please. Everything is in y'all favor, okay? And now y'all you looking at it as, okay, these niggers, these spicks, these wetbacks, these thugs, these criminals, okay, these juveniles, okay? Oh, these rapists, these murderers. When, dude, y'all got a big track history showing that y'all the biggest rapists, the biggest murderers, okay? The biggest liars and the biggest thieves, okay? And what the thing you had did unto the earth, not just even us, not the nation of Israel only crying, even the earth is crying to the Most High to get you guys out of rulership, man. Because y'all all do wicked, man, and we got history track, okay? I got it. Perfect. Time, perfect. Got picking up that you're supposed to do, so you go out and sit on them, okay? Knowing that the Lord is an all-stern man playing around with excuses. For most of you keyboard, hit them there on the keyboard on the shit. Yard, basically, we get okay, on top of Israel, actually Spanish Native Americans, because most of our majority of you a whole bunch of coons, and this is it, okay? You just down on them. Come over here, let Esau come up on you and size you up. When a brother accidentally stepped on your shoe. If the shoe that important, you might as well get shoelaces. Gonna come out of